what is up, beautiful people? Today I have Mei's a Boxycharm for you guys. This is just the base box. They do send me this for review purpose. They actually sent me an extra box, which I don't know if it was accidental because I usually get the premium as well. But I am going to be doing a giveaway. It's USA and Puerto Rico only, but stay tuned to the end for the rules. Anyways, we are going to jump into this box and hopefully one of you guys will win this as well. Also, if you're not following me on my Instagram, you can follow me on my Instagram for a second entry. And subscribe. You have to be subscribed if you want to enter the giveaway. And if you love beauty, unboxings, things like that, that's the kind of content that I do. Anyways, we are going to jump in. This is the Boxycharm Flourish. Mine is the number, it's 21, 116 is mine. So it's kind of like a little trick to know which one is the variation, but this is variation 116. And the first thing in here is the Murad City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer. This is $74. I absolutely love Murad. Their skincare is amazing. I will say that this kind of pump that they're doing nowadays with a lot of skincare companies, I don't really care for. I feel like it sometimes gets stuck and you don't get the product out right. So hopefully this one will work right. But most of the ones that I've gotten just do not work right, and it's very annoying to try to get this to pump out. And basically, okay, this one still has the little stopper in there, but basically you just squeeze down and the product comes out through the middle, which we're just gonna pump out a little bit to kind of get a feeling for it. It smells just like very clean and nice, and it is more of a thicker consistency. It says it's a detox overnight, and basically it has vitamin C to brighten, which I'm all about vitamin C, so this is right up my alley. Vitamin C helps really brighten and helps with especially if you have any kind of discoloration or anything you want to, like dark spots and things like that, to brighten. Next thing in here is the Beekman 1802 Dewy Eyed Illuminating Depuffing Serum, and this is what it looks like right here, and it comes like in a little baggie, and basically it's a little serum pump like this. I am gonna pump some on my hand, but I don't think I'm gonna keep this just because I have probably like 7 eye creams right now, which is insane. It's really watery, as you can see there. This would actually, I might keep it. This would actually would be pretty good underneath makeup just because of how watery and the consistency isn't too thick. A lot of times you don't want to put anything under the eye that's way too thick, especially like really heavy creams before your makeup. So this seems like it would be really nice. And you can tell that I did my makeup in a hot hurry. My face is like not that great today, okay? It looks good from far away, but I'm actually just trying to hurry up and film this so I can put my son to sleep. I'm a multitasker, okay? I try to do like everything under the sun. Anyways, this is $42 and it has active blends and goat milk and is hydrating and illuminating. So I will definitely try this out underneath my eyes, see if I see a difference, see if it works well underneath makeup. And I don't know why this like area looks so dark, right? You see that? I don't know, maybe it's maybe I had like a little bit of fallout from this eyeshadow look, and I will get into that in a second. Next thing in here is the Skin Inc. My Daily Dose of Uplift. This has collagen, coenzyme 10, hyaluronic acid, and is $65. We got one previously like this and I really enjoyed it. And this seems very like similar to that one where it has the little pellets that have the ingredients in there and they basically explode on your face, and that way it preserves the ingredient quite a bit. So this one has quite a bit of skincare. We already have 3 products of skincare, and I don't know if I said this is $65. Next 2 products are actually a makeup that I did in the try on portion, which I forgot to mention, but there's timestamps down below. And the first one is this bad boy, Boxycharm London. This is called the Shadow Flip. I had quite a few issues with this when trying to apply it. It's supposed to be a duochrome. Hopefully the camera focus will pick that up. It has different shifts. Let me go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see, and hopefully you'll see the different shifts. But it's supposed to shift. It shifts kind of like green when you shift it, gold, and it is a copper color. Okay, and even here in the bottle, it almost has like a bluish green kind of shift too. So it has various colors. The problem that I had with this is that you have to really pat it in, and you can't have anything underneath it. So when I first applied it, when I was doing the try on portion, I actually had eyeshadow that I had prepared previously for it, which is this up here, and base on, and it did not like that whatsoever. It crumbled, it separated. So I took with a Q-tip and just took off all that makeup and reapplied it, and it worked way better. I would definitely say you have to dot this on and then just kind of press it and use your finger to blend in. And even then, if you try to get a very pigmented application, it kind of crumbles and just becomes really yucky. I definitely have to play around with this more, but my first impressions aren't the best, which is really sucky because this looks absolutely gorgeous in the packaging. It looks amazing. I will definitely keep and continue to play with it and see if I can get it to work for me, but it's a rough one, and this is $20. And then the last thing is actually what I have on my lips, which is the Sophia and Mabel, which is $15. This is a hydrating hybrid. This is what the box looks like. It's a cute little pink box. And it's basically like a 2-in-1 lipstick balm. It does feel really like hydrating on the lips. I hadn't really said that. And it's basically with vitamin E. It's supposed to be full coverage, a satin finish lipstick, and this is a shade. I did put a gloss over it because I didn't really like the way it looked by itself. The shade itself is a shade that I would either use with a lip liner to darken it a little bit, or like this with a gloss to kind of give it a little bit more dimension, because it kind of muted me out when I wore it. And this is what it looks like. I thought the packaging was super cute. It's transparent, and then you twist it up, and this is the shade, and you guys will see there it's a pretty light peachy nude, and on my skin tone it's not that flattering unless I do this with the lip gloss or lip liner. Anyways, those are the products, and we will jump into the quick try on. For the try on portion, I already have some makeup on, and basically I use the colors Nuke, Intuition, and Pillow Talk from the Be Perfect Carnival palette, just so I would have some kind of other shade in my crease before I started playing with this. And this is the Boxycharm London Shadow Flip. This is a multi-chrome shadow, and this is in the shade Ember. And this is what we're gonna play around from the box. And hopefully this will all go together and I won't look so crazy. That's pretty. I thought just looking at it that it had a green, but apparently I can't really see the shift on my eye. That's why I applied green and the brown. Okay, and I'm gonna use just a synthetic flat brush. This is from Beauty Junkies, and just pat that in, blend. And this would look beautiful all over the lid. I mean, like just by itself if you wanted to. I do feel it applies and blends out a lot faster and easier with my finger. And hopefully you guys can see all the shifts. It goes from like a copper to a green. It really is a multi-chrome. I don't know how well it translates on the eye. I might have to build it up a little bit more, but you guys will see it in the finished look. But yeah, so far I feel like it doesn't fully apply well by itself. I should have put an eyeshadow underneath it because it's almost like cracking in certain areas. I'm gonna try to build it up and see if I can get it to work, but I definitely recommend putting maybe a brown shadow all over, something to have a base for it, because it seems like it doesn't want to stay fully on the lid. I will build it up though. And the last product that we're going to try, because everything else was skincare, is the Hydrating Hybrid 2-in-1 Lipstick Balm. And this is in the shade Topless by Sophie and Mabel. This packaging is very cute. Oh, and it's a beautiful nude color. Let's see. I probably should have taken off the foundation that I have underneath. But this is definitely a lipstick that I would wear with a lip liner just because of my skin tone. I feel like it washes me out a little bit too much. And yeah, hopefully they send out different shades depending on your skin tone. This one works for me, but like I said, I would pair it definitely with a lip liner just to darken it up a tad bit. Anyways, I will show you guys the final look and my final thoughts as well. Okay, before my final thoughts, I wanted to let you guys know how to enter in the giveaway. This is for US and Puerto Rico only. Definitely just let me know if you have an Instagram handle, if you follow me, for an extra entry down below. And just basically tell me what your favorite kind of video or content you would like me to do is. That is the question, and yeah, and you'll be entered. So I'll randomly pick somebody and you'll get 2 entries if you follow me on Instagram, and you can also enter over there. So I'll tally up those and pick a winner. So now to my final thoughts. For my final thoughts, and this is the final look, I don't know, I'm kind of like perplexed about this freaking box. I really love the Murad, the Skin Ink. I haven't really tried the eye cream. The eye cream I'm kind of like iffy on. The shadow flip, I definitely want to keep playing with it, but I'm not impressed by my first go at it. I don't know. I need to really play around with it, and I feel like maybe I made the mistake of actually putting a crease color and things like that, and I think this kind of eyeshadow might have to just go on its own, and I will try that out. I'll kind of update you guys on my Instagram on how I feel about it, or if I was able to wear it by itself and make it work. I'll try to wear it tomorrow for work, so we will see about that and see if I can get it to work, but so far not a good impression. And then the lipstick, a really nice formula. Like I said, I just wish that the color was a little bit more deeper for my skin tone, but I can make it work, and it is a pretty color once I added some gloss, or I know that if I added like Max Strip Down underneath and then applied this on top, it would work perfectly. So as always, I will put the total value here. Like I said, this is my PR box, but I do receive Boxycharm because I am subscribed, and that box is already on its way, so watch out for that video. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. What are your choices? I can't even remember what my choices are. It's not until I get the box that I'm like, oh yeah, I picked that out. Maybe, am I the only one? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button. My social media is down below. There'll be other videos available at the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.